The 2026 BMW R1300 GS is more than just a motorcycle, it's a statement of dominance in the adventure touring segment. When BMW Motorrad unveiled this evolutionary leap in its GS series, expectations were sky high. But did the R1300 GS live up to the legacy of the world's most celebrated adverb bike? Let's dive deep and find out. At first glance, the 2026 R1300 GS looks undeniably bold. The new design language is sharper, more aggressive, and unmistakably modern. It trades the bulkier aesthetics of its predecessor for a more streamlined, minimalist appearance. BMW's signature asymmetric headlight is gone, replaced by a sleeker LED matrix headlamp unit with adaptive cornering functionality. It's futuristic, clean, and sets the tone for the entire motorcycle. The bike now feels more compact, more refined, and impressively nimble despite its rugged purpose. Under the hood, or rather, under the tank, the 2026 BMW R1300 GS boasts an all-new 1300cc boxer engine, a significant rework of the older 1250cc setup. This horizontally opposed twin-cylinder engine now produces a staggering 145 horsepower and 149 Nm of torque, making it the most powerful GS ever built. Thanks to BMW's shift-cam variable valve timing system, the power delivery remains smooth across the rev range. Whether you're climbing alpine passes or cruising down open highways, acceleration is brisk and commanding, with ample low-end grunt and highway overtaking prowess that borders on sport bike levels. BMW didn't just increase the displacement, they completely redesigned the engine layout. It's more compact, lighter, and mounted slightly lower, improving the center of gravity and enhancing balance. This translates into better low-speed maneuverability and improved off-road handling, which is critical for a bike with global expedition credentials. The transmission continues to be a 6-speed unit with a slick shifting quickshifter both up and down, now more refined than ever. You feel it especially when transitioning between tight corners or negotiating rocky inclines. The shaft drive remains maintenance-free and is a testament to the GS's purpose-built durability. Suspension is one of the R1300 GS's most significant updates. BMW now offers an optional new dynamic suspension adjustment (DSA) system that automatically adapts spring rate and damping based on load, road conditions, and riding style. Whether you're solo on a weekend run or fully loaded with panniers and a pillion for a continental trip, the bike adapts in real time to ensure optimal comfort and control. The telelever front and paralever rear suspension architecture remain refined to enhance stability, especially during high-speed braking or cornering. Handling, especially for a 240 kg adventure bike, is surprisingly nimble. The revised geometry, updated chassis, and weight distribution result in a motorcycle that doesn't just survive in corners, it thrives. Whether you're carving through twisties in the Alps or threading through traffic in the city, the R1300 GS feels more agile than it has any right to. BMW's new laser-welded aluminum frame is another major upgrade. It replaces the previous tubular steel structure and shaves off crucial weight while increasing rigidity. Coupled with a newly designed subframe, this bike feels like a proper sports tourer in adverb clothing. And yes, off-road capability remains top tier, with 210 mm of front and 220 mm of rear suspension travel, and the optional Enduro Pro mode. It's ready to conquer rocks, rivers, and everything in between. The electronics package is absolutely top shelf. At the heart is a 10.25-inch full-color TFT display, a crisp, responsive, and loaded with features. Navigation, phone connectivity, music, and ride modes are just a thumb toggle away. There's also a new full-screen navigation integration with BMW's Motorrad connected app, eliminating the need for third-party GPS units. Riding modes include rain, road, eco, enduro, and dynamic, with Dynamic Pro and Enduro Pro available via the optional Ride Modes Pro package. These modes fine-tune throttle response, ABS, traction control, suspension damping, and even engine braking. Everything can be customized via the menu, allowing the rider to tailor the GS to their style and terrain. Speaking of rider aids, The R1300 GS packs in every conceivable safety net: cornering ABS Pro, dynamic traction control, dynamic brake control, hill start control Pro, and even an updated adaptive cruise control system with radar-based front and rear collision warning. It's not just smart, it's borderline intelligent. Lane change warnings and blind spot monitoring give it an almost car-like level of rider security. Whether you're touring solo or carrying a passenger, this technology makes long-distance travel safer and more relaxing. The seating ergonomics have been subtly revised to improve long-distance comfort. The seat height is adjustable between 850 mm and 870 mm, and optional low or high seats are available to suit different rider statures. The handlebar position can also be adjusted, making it equally comfortable for standing off-road riding or laid-back highway cruising. Heated grips and seats come as standard on the higher trims, which is a huge win for cold weather touring. Storage options are plentiful, with BMW offering a range of aluminum panniers, top boxes, and tank bags custom-fitted for the R1300 GS. The rear luggage rack is now integrated more cleanly into the subframe and can handle heavier loads thanks to increased structural strength. In terms of fuel range, the 19-liter tank combined with improved fuel efficiency from the updated engine and EQ tuning means you can expect a range of around 400–450 kilometers on mixed riding. For the hardcore adventurer, that's peace of mind in the middle of nowhere. When it comes to design, the 2026 model shows BMW is ready to move into a new era without forgetting its roots. The iconic GS peak remains but is sleeker, and optional aerodynamic winglets and new color schemes such as GS Trophy Blue, Triple Black, and Rally Red add flair. The overall silhouette is leaner, with improved airflow management and a more aggressive visual stance. The pricing for the 2026 BMW R1300 GS starts at approximately $18,895 for the base model and can easily climb above $24,000 with all the premium packages and accessories. That includes Dynamic ASA Pro, Adaptive Cruise, Riding Modes Pro, heated gear, and luggage options. But what makes the 2026 BMW R1300 GS truly special isn't just the power, tech, or engineering, it's the balance, the harmony between brutal performance and everyday usability. You can ride it across continents or commute to work, take it through the mud of Mongolia or the tarmac of the Trans-Afghan Highway. It's built for the world and refined for the individual. And here lies the GS legacy. It isn't about flash, it's about function meeting form in perfect symphony. The 2026 BMW R1300 GS is the most advanced, capable, and confident iteration of this iconic series yet. For riders who want to go further, ride longer, and explore deeper, this might just be the ultimate companion. It's not just a bike, it's your passport to adventure.